Yeah, hello everyone. I've been getting tons of scriptures about money, wealth, and prosperity, and particularly about the love of money. What's the differences, you ask? Let's get involved. So, we're going to be in 1 Timothy 6, verse 6, okay, through 10. It says, the root of all evil, but godliness with the content is great gain. 7. For we brought nothing in this world, and it's certain we carry nothing without. Verse 8. And having food and raiment, let us be there with content. Verse 9. But he that will be rich fall into temptation and a snare, and onto many foolish hurt lusts, which draw men into destruction and departation. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some covet after, they will rear their faith and pierce themselves through many sorrows. So we're going to go into the study Bible and find out what that's about. It says, Paul warned us against the greedy pursuit of riches, and he incites several results such as greed. It says, it make a person vulnerable to yield consistency to temptation. It creates a snare for a person. This sin gives birth to other evil desires. This sin can pull a person unto the depths of depravity, which is desperation, which weigh down as a fishnet. It becomes a root cause for many other kinds of evil, and would cause a person to wander from the pure faith of Christ. It becomes it becomes a source of great grief to a person. So, what it's saying in this scripture is, it's okay to have money. Money is a tool and a gateway to help other people. It's supposed to be to help people. The love of it, the lust of it, the great desire of it. If you have it in your heart and you covetousness, which is you partake into it, you become empty inside. You become this empty vessel inside where, yes, all you want is more and more and more of it. Where it tends to consume you in ways where you forget your why. You become desperate for wanting more and more of it, and you become more of a person where you'll do anything in your power to get more money. And I'm seeing that now. I've had circumstances where I felt that way, but how you relieve that is you go to Christ and you seek him and you talk to him and you explain why you feel this way, what's your reasoning, and he will give you ways to make not only more money, but he'll give you the wisdom in order to do it. So, wealth is a blessing. But if you abuse it, it can be a curse, because that's all, at one point you become you become obsessed over it, and that's all you can think about, and it'll become your God. Where The false god Mammon, it says in the Bible, in Matthew, somewhere in Matthew, that you cannot serve two gods. You can't serve the God of money, wealth, and prosperity and Jesus Christ. You have to choose. And it says in the Bible, 7, verse 21, it says in the Bible that workers of iniquity, which is anyone that has any type of sin, and you think that you can have a relationship with him too, you have to choose one or the other. You have to pick a side. And if you don't, you will be a worker of iniquity and he will not know you. Knowing Jesus, he's a friend, he's a lover. He's a lover of you. And he wants a relationship with you at all costs. He will not be second. He'll be first. He wants to provide for you. He wants to do everything necessary for your life to prosper, but you have to get involved with him. What it means, Matthew 33, seek God first and the kingdom of righteousness and everything will be added unto you. What that is saying is you have to focus on what's above, not below. This is temporary. All of this is. Okay? All of it. It's a test. Just like Mario, just like all these different video games. It's a test to go to the next level, and the next one, and the next one. But if you don't learn your lesson, then you'll stay stuck until you learn that lesson. That's where sins come from. It's an ultimate cycle where you're a guinea pig and you just running that wheel, running that wheel, running that wheel until one day you come off and you think, how? And you come to God and you say, how? How can I do this? You get rid of the pride, get rid of the ego, and you submit to him. Surrender everything to him. Put everything on the table. You say, how can I do this without gambling, without stealing, without doing things that are necessary just for a quick dollar? That's where the love of money comes in. If you love it, you'll do anything to get it. That's what this is about. But if you do it in a way where it's legitimate and you work towards it, you'll feel more in tune with yourself and you'll feel better. Money is a tool. Okay? It's supposed to be a tool to help other people, to share the wealth. Okay? I'm talking from experience. I've never done any of those things. But you get to a point where you gotta go to Christ. You gotta ask for a talent. And you gotta be legitimate with your behavior with Jesus. He's looking, he's watching, he's trying to figure out what you're doing and how you're gonna act. And Satan, he's gonna give you that, that quick answer, but it won't always be the right one for you. Go to Christ, ask him first, go from there. Every single time. Whether it's a job, whether counsel with him, he will give you the right direction first. Okay? Trust him. He has your best interest. I love you guys. You guys have a fantastic day. Thank you for today. And make sure you spend time with God today. He misses it, and he misses you. Go back to Christ. He's your first love. I love you guys. Have a good one.